In general, we're going to apply some reading strategies, and also we're going to discuss about the topic. We're going to have a debate related to it. What is the topic? Black Friday. In here you have the directions. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. According to this reading, we will have some questions. And also, I need one of you who can help me starting with this reading. Someone who's able or want to read for us. I don't know. Who wants to start? Just reading this paragraph. I need someone who can read this paragraph. César, Diego, Jennifer, Kevin, Tatiana. ¿Alguno que me quiera ayudar empezando a leer este párrafo? Porque de todas maneras a todos les voy a pedir que me ayuden con la lectura. No se preocupen, no los estoy evaluando, no hay aquí ninguna nota. Esto es solo para empezar a...
Yo empiezo, teacher.
Okay, Kevin, please help me.
Yo empiezo.
Okay.
The day after Thanksgiving is the start of the holiday shopping season. Thanksgiving is always on Saturday.
So, on Thursday.
The day after is Thursday. So the day after is a Friday. This day has come to be known as Black Friday. It has been the busiest shopping day of the year since 2005.
So in here, the author says that it has been the busiest shopping day. In general, what can we say about this first paragraph? What is the main idea in this first paragraph? You can explain it in Spanish or English. What is the main idea? Or what can we say about this first paragraph?
Pues que el Día de Acción de Gracias, pues al iniciar este día, empieza la temporada de compras.
Okay, is it before or after Thanksgiving?
What?
After.
Yes, this day, the Black Friday starts after Thanksgiving. Okay. And it's the busiest shopping day of the year since 2005 or 2005. Okay, now another person who wants to read this second paragraph. I need another volunteer. ¿Quién se anima a leer este segundo párrafo?
Most stories of a great deal on Black Friday. They open the doors in the wee hours of the morning. They try to attract shoppers with big discounts. Something like TV are much cheaper than usual. Stores may even lose money or visit them. They hope that shoppers will buy this for other people while they are in the store.
Okay. So in here, what is the author sharing with us? What is the main idea in here? What information do we have according to this paragraph?
Muchos productos los dejan más baratos de lo usual, como las televisiones.
Yeah, so in general, in this paragraph, we can say that the most important information is what it's about. It is about cheaper prices, more than usual. Before continuing, what is the main objective for sellers? In this paragraph, it is mentioned something really important about the reason of Black Friday. What is the strategy of the sellers? Or what is the
Que tratan de
expectation?
atraer a los tratan de atraer a los compradores con grandes descuentos.
Yes, exactly. They hope that shoppers will buy gifts for other people while they are in the store. Great. Now I need another person, please, with this paragraph. Ya me ayudó Kevin, Haider. ¿Quién más me puede ayudar con esta lectura?
Yo, teacher.
Okay, please.
Black Friday is a great time to get good deals. The problem is that there are not enough low price items to go around. Each? ¿Cómo se pronuncia esa, teacher? Each store may only have a few. These items are in high demand.
Bien. So in general, in here the word price. Cuando vean un verbo así terminado en ed, aparte de considerarse un verbo regular en pasado, ya saben que a veces puede ser un adjetivo, ¿no? Pero cuando vean esto, solo en dos casos pronuncian la E, como por ejemplo needed, por decir que la penúltima consonante sea una D, como el verbo need, si termina en ed, needed, o si termina en una T, por ejemplo, que fuera el verbo want en pasado, wanted. Pero en general, si no es una D ni una T, sino como una C, así como lo ven acá, pueden hacer un golpe de sonido en su cavidad bucal, entre la lengua y los dientes superiores. Low priced. Low priced. Por aquí había... más adelante vamos a encontrar otras. So in general, in here, what is the main information in this paragraph? We already talked about the items, right? And now, what happened with those items? Are there enough items for all the people? Everyone can buy something? Can all shoppers buy low price items? What can you say in here? What is the information? What are you understanding according to this paragraph? What is the information? Black Friday is a great time to get good deals. The problem is that there are not enough low-price items to go around. Each store may only have a few. These items are in high demand. What is the information in here? Or what is the most important idea?
Teacher, ahí la idea no sería que si bien los precios son muy bajos, no hay suficientes productos para cubrir la demanda.
Yes, exactly. That's the main idea in here. You're right. Okay, Kevin, Heider, y Tatiana, they already helped me with this. I need another person who can help me reading this paragraph. Who wants to help me?
Yo, teacher.
Okay, Jennifer.
People stand in long lines to get such great deals. They may line up hours before a store opens. They may be hoping
They may be hoping,
hoping to get a low price on a TV or laptop, but not everyone who wants one will get one.
who wants one
Some people
will get one.
leave disappointed.
Yes, okay. So in here, the most important information, what could it be? What can we say is the idea in this paragraph?
Hacen las personas largas filas en las tiendas para adquirir el producto.
Yes, exactly. So in the previous paragraph, they say there aren't enough low price items. So in here, the author is mentioning the consequence of that. The consequence is they wait a lot of hours in the stores, in front of the stores, or making or line up waiting for get into the store. Not everyone who wants one will get one. So some of them leave the store disappointed. Let's jump to another paragraph. This is a short one. Who wants to help me with this? Ya me ayudó Kevin, Heider, Tatiana, Jennifer. ¿Quién más se anima?
Yo, teacher.
Okay, César.
The situation can be twins. Twins?
Tense. The situation can be tense.
Can be tense. Some Black Friday events have been violent. The large eager crowds have temporary workers.
Okay. In here I have to ask, do you know what is the meaning of crowds?
No.
Okay. Crowds are those people that you can find together in a specific place. For example, when you are in a concert, you are part of the crowd. And in long lines of people waiting for something, they are large crowds. Do you get the idea? What is the meaning of crowds? Crowds vienen siendo como
Pues que algunos
muchedumbre.
eventos.
Yeah. Sí, es que ese era el ejemplo, de que, por ejemplo, en un concierto, si usted va a un concierto, usted es parte de la muchedumbre, parte de todos los fans que están allí presenciando el evento. Entonces, large, eager crowds. What is the idea in that expression? Large, eager crowds. Large, amplias o grandes. Eager, ¿qué vendría siendo? ¿Alguien tiene una idea?
Como ansioso.
Yes, exactly. Entonces, amplias muchedumbres ansiosas. ¿Qué es lo que han hecho? Have trampled workers. ¿Qué es lo que han hecho entonces?
¿Qué es como pisotear?
Yes, exactly. In the moment the worker
Entonces,
Ajá.
entonces sería que por el desespero de hacer las compras y todo eso, pues han pisoteado y pasado por encima de los trabajadores, ¿no?
Yes, exactly. This is another consequence of this day. The author in this short paragraph is explaining what happened when the workers open the door, open the store. All of them go inside really madly. Let's continue with this paragraph. Who else wants to help me? Ya me ayudó Kevin, Haider, Tatiana, Jennifer, César. Creo que me falta solo una persona.
Is hamburger over toys or people shooting in line? People have shot on another over parking sport
Spots.
spots, but most Black Friday events are safe and fine. Still, if you plan on going, spend large crowns and buy out shopping.
In this paragraph, the author mentioned the word fights. He's mentioning the word shot. He's also mentioning safe and fun. And he also mentions once again the word crowds and shoving. So what can we say about this information? What is the main information in this paragraph? Fights have been broken out over toys or people cutting in line. In the expression cutting in line, what can we say? What do you think is the meaning in here? Cutting in line. For example,
Tal vez se referirá a que la gente hace desorden y no hace la fila, se sale.
yes, the idea of cutting the line is when the people stop making line or the people don't make the lines and get in the middle, in the first part of the line. Es algo como saltarse la fila. So that this is one of the problems in that moment when the stores haven't opened yet. This is one of the issues that the people can handle at that moment. Also in here, people have shot one another over parking spots. When the author mentions shot, what do you think is the meaning? People have shot one another over parking spots. Let's start with this. What is a parking spot? What can you guess about the expression parking spot?
Estacionamiento.
puntos o espacios
Pues serían
concretos
los
del
lugares, sí.
estacionamiento. Exactly. So people have shot one another. What are you understanding according to this sentence? People have shot one another. Is shot related with the fist? Remember that a fist es un puño. Or shot related to gun. O relacionado a un arma. ¿A cuál creen que está haciendo referencia aquí?
¿Cuál era la primera, teacher? La primera opción que usted dijo.
A un puño.
Fist, puños, ajá. And the second one related to a gun, una arma. ¿Cuál creen que hace referencia acá?
Yo creo que sería puños, ¿no?
Exactly. If sometimes, in order to clarify, people can mention shotgun as a one word, a compound word, shotgun. If you don't see the word gun, so the word shot could be just related to fists. Que las personas se han golpeado unas a otras en los puntos o en lugares específicos del estacionamiento. This is one information. We already talked that the people fight, that this could be violent, but in general, just in this paragraph, what is the idea in here? What do you think is the idea that the author is telling us?
Pues, ahí dice que la mayoría de los viernes negros son seguros y divertidos, ¿no?
Yes, exactly. Kevin, ¿me puedes ayudar nuevamente? What would you say in this?
Donde en la parte de esta que...
Please read it.
Okay. Dice, so, where does the name Black Friday come from? It was first used in Philadelphia in 1950.
You can say 1950s.
Yes. The police called this day Black Friday because of the heavy traffic it drew. In the 1960, stores tried to rename the day Big Friday. It did not stick. The name Black Friday continued to spread across the country. It seems that it's here to say.
Yes. So in this paragraph, let's discuss what is the information in here. Is the author mentioning the violence? Is he mentioning the good deals? Is he mentioning the story of this day? What would you say?
Sí, aquí nos están hablando de por qué lo llamaron así, ¿no? ¿Por qué lo llamaron Viernes Negro?
Yeah. What was the first name?
Gran Viernes creo que se llamaba primero. Pero igualmente decía que los vendedores querían seguirlo llamando, o sea, los vendedores querían llamarlo así, pero igualmente se siguió llamando Viernes Negro.
Ajá. We have in here that information. They started as Black Friday. Who gave the name in first instance? Who did? Who was the person or the entity that came up with the name Black Friday?
Dice que fue la policía, ¿no?
Yes, that exactly, the police. And then after that, what was the second name? El Big Friday, exactamente. Entonces, dice que no caló, no pegó ese nombre. So the name Black Friday continued to spread across the country. It seems that it's here to stay. And that expression, it seems that it is here to stay, what is the meaning in that sentence? What did you understand in here? It seems that it's here to stay.
Teacher, what is the meaning of sense?
Seems could be parecer, asemejar. Es un verbo, parecer o asemejarse.
Es como algo que se va a quedar.
Exactly. It seems that it's here to stay. Parece que está aquí para quedarse. That's the explanation of the author for the name Black Friday. I don't know if Haider can help me with this last paragraph.
Now people all over the country take part in the event known as Black Friday. It is even spreading to other parts of the world. Stores have held Black Friday events in the UK, Australia, and Brazil since in 2020,
2012.
2012. In Costa Rica, Black Friday is known as Viernes Negro, and in Mexico, stores often an annual weekend of discounts. They call it El Buen Fin, which means the good weekend. In Spanish, I guess the language of saving is universal.
Okay, in this last part, what can we say is the main idea?
Que existen varias partes del mundo, pero que se llaman de forma diferente y se hacen de formas diferentes.
Some countries call the proper way, but in general, it's still the Black Friday. Yeah, that's true. Also, the author mentioned that all the people all over the country take part in this event. So now let's discuss a little bit about it. I have 10 questions. We're going to discuss what could it be the proper or the right answer for each of them. Starting with this, the number one. According to the test, why do stores set prices so low on some items that they lose money? What could be the proper answer? They want people to enjoy the holidays? They hope people will buy other gifts while they are in the store? They are in a giving mood because the holiday season is just beginning? They are trying to get rid of old items from last year to make room for new items. I don't know if you want me to go back in order to take a photo or a screenshot of the reading, or are we okay? Can we continue like this, or do you want me to go back to the reading in order to take a photo or a screenshot? Are we okay like this?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me, what's your opinion?
I think that the answer is D.
Why? For what reason? Please justify your answer.
Yes, because the stores mm, the stores have old products, so they try to to sell these products to in a future can't ¿cómo se dice ofrecer, teacher?
¿Cómo se dice? What?
Ofrecer.
To offer?
Sí, para in a future can offer other products in different prices.
Okay. Jennifer or Tatiana, do you agree? Do you think it's the same answer?
Pues,
Tatiana,
teacher, la verdad yo no entiendo la pregunta.
Pues dice que por qué fijan los precios tan bajos, ¿no? De los productos.
ajá, al punto de que pueden perder dinero.
Exacto.
Yo estoy de acuerdo con lo que dijo.
This is a kind of a strategy. Son como un tipo de estrategia. And yes, the correct answer is the letter D, because in the United States they buy a lot of items in order to sell all of them, but sometimes there are remaining products that they haven't sold yet. So the strategy in here is, it doesn't matter that they aren't earning some money from them, just making room for the new items and at least to recover few amount of all the investment in order to buy new items, new products. So as our friend mentioned, this is the correct answer. Let's go now to the number 2, which is not true about the Black Friday. A. Black Friday is always the day after Thanksgiving. B. Black Friday is the busiest shopping day of the year. C. Black Friday is a national holiday. D. Black Friday is the start of the holiday shopping season. What would you say, Diego or Cesar? What do you think is the correct answer?
Teacher, what's the meaning of Thanksgiving?
Acción de gracias. Es una festividad.
Teacher, ¿yo puedo responder?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
The D, because Thanksgiving starts the holiday shopping.
The start of the holiday shopping season.
The Thanksgiving starts the holiday shopping season.
Remember.
creo que la sé. Ah, bueno, ya la marqué.
Yes, I'm going
Yes,
Es como un día mundial, más no nacional.
yeah. I'm going to explain you why. The question, if we read the question once again, it says, which is not true about the Black Friday? It's not true. I mean, it's a lie. The letter A. Black Friday is always the day after Thanksgiving. Is it true or false? The letter A. Black Friday is always the day after Thanksgiving. Is it true or false?
True.
Okay, true. Okay, let's go now to the letter B. Black Friday is the busiest shopping day of the year. Is it true or false?
True.
True, okay. The letter C. Black Friday is a national holiday. Is it true or false?
False.
False.
False, exactly, because it's a worldwide holiday. All the people around the world celebrate this day. And the letter D. Black Friday is the start of the holiday shopping season. In addition to that, after the Black Friday comes the Christmas season, and that's another time for buying. So is it true or false, the letter D?
Teacher, how can I say holy es como una festividad?
Yes, exactly, una festividad.
Okay, okay.
La única allí que es falsa, es decir, que no es cierta, es la letra C. Por ese motivo, la pregunta dice, ¿cuál de estas no es cierto acerca del Black Friday? La única que no es cierta allí es la C, por ese es el motivo.
Teacher,
Ajá.
¿cuál es el significado en la B que dice la palabra busiest?
BCS
Ocupado.
es el más ajetreado, el más ocupado, ajá. Es el día de compras más ajetreado, porque hay muchas compras en el país o, por ejemplo, en las tiendas que ofrezcan descuentos por motivo de Black Friday. Let's continue with the number 3. Where does the name Black Friday come from? Where does the name Black Friday come from? A. The police called this day Black Friday because there is a lot of traffic. B. The stores called this day Black Friday because it is a serious shopping day. C. The police called this day Black Friday to remember the victims of violence. D. The stores called this day Black Friday because they make a lot of money. What is the correct
I
answer?
think that is A.
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 For what reason do you think it's the letter A?
Well, I remember that to see that the police called like this, o sea, lo llamaban un día de tráfico muy pesado.
Because of the heavy traffic, right?
Yes.
Exactly. That's the correct answer. Let's go now to the question number 4. Which best explains the main idea of the third paragraph? Can you remember what was the third paragraph? Or do you want me to go back?
No, teacher.
Okay, so let's go back quickly.
Okay, thank you.
Please take a screenshot or something like that, something in order to take this reading. Please let me know if you're ready.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have all the tools of the Zoom meeting. I don't know what's happening. Okay, let me go back to the question in here. So which best explains the main idea of the third paragraph? People stand in long lines on Black Friday? B. Black Friday is the best time of the year to get good deals. Black Friday is a really disappointing time of the year. D. Black Friday deals are limited and not everyone will get one.
D.
Okay, for what reason do you think it's the letter D?
Pues los productos que tienen bajo precio, pues, o sea, tienen mucha demanda, por lo cual no todos, pues, logran obtenerlo.
Yes, all of them are on demand. So this is the correct answer, the letter D. Perhaps the author start the paragraph mentioning the long lines. The main idea of this paragraph is that deals are limited. The number 5. Which country does not participate in Black Friday? A. France. B. Costa Rica. C. Brazil. D. United Kingdom.
Friends,
For what reason do you think it's France?
because
France? A.
Yeah, the
yes,
A.
because
Why?
Well, it's because in the text don't mention these countries.
Yes, in the test it's not mentioned the country France, but Costa Rica, Brazil, and the United Kingdom, all of them are mentioned in the test. So the correct answer is the letter A. 6. Which happened first? A. Stores try to rename the day after Thanksgiving Big Friday. B. Black Friday events began happening in Australia. C. Police began calling the day after Thanksgiving Black Friday. Black Friday became the busiest shopping day of the year. What would you say?
A.
A. Stores try to rename the day after Thanksgiving Big Friday. Remember, the question is, which happened first? ¿Cuál pasó primero? Which is the first event?
D.
Are you sure?
Bueno, yo lo digo porque pensaba que era a nivel histórico, ¿no?
Yeah, that's the question. If we take a look into a chronological order, chronologically,
Entonces,
what happens first?
sí,
Why do you think it's the letter C?
because in the text it say to first the police called Black Friday to this event. After the los vendedores trataron de renombrarlo, pero no se pudo.
Yeah, sellers tried to rename this day, but it didn't stick. Pero no caló ese nombre. Okay, so for what reason I can't say that the letter D, Black Friday, became the busiest shopping day of the year? Am I right or am I wrong if I say that this is the correct answer? What would you say? If I choose the letter D, am I right or am I wrong?
Letter D.
Yeah, the letter D as in day.
Lo que pasa es que la opción C no es un evento, ¿no? Solamente es algo que nos dicen acerca de ese día.
No. I'm just mentioning, si yo elijo la D, ¿estaría en lo correcto o estaría errado? La D de dado, D de día.
Erróneo, ¿no?
Okay, that's
Pues
what
mal porque pasó en el 2005.
Yes, exactly. That's the correct answer because in the test it's mentioned that the busiest shopping day of the year began on 2005 en el 2005. And the police began calling the day after Thanksgiving Black Friday. That happened before in the 1950s. So the correct answer is the letter C. The question number 7. Which title best expresses the author's purpose in writing this test? Which is the best title, remember? A. Black Friday, Stories from the Parking Lot. Black Friday, Why You Should Go This Year. Black Friday, the stuff that you should know. Black Friday, How to Save Money on the Big Day. Which title best expresses the author's purpose?
C.
For what reason could be the letter C?
Because in the test told about the origin, about the name.
Yes, exactly. The author expresses a lot of ideas related to the Black Friday. He's not just referring to the fights in the parking lot. Also, he's not inviting us to participate this year. And also, he's not mentioning any strategies to save money on this big day. In general, he's just mentioning a lot of stuff, a lot of facts related to the Black Friday. So that's the reason why the letter C is the proper answer. Now, the letter 8. The question 8. Which best describes the overall structure of the 5th paragraph? So in here we need to review the 5th paragraph in order to mention which best describe the overall structure. So we have 4 options: chronological order, problem and solution, compare and contrast, order of importance. The fifth paragraph is this one. So where does the name Black Friday come from? It was first used in Philadelphia in the 1950s. The police called this day Black Friday because of the heavy traffic it drew. In the 1960s, stores tried to rename the day Big Friday. It didn't stick. The name Black Friday continued to spread across the country. It seems that it's here to stay. What is the best structure in the best option that describes this structure? It's a chronological order, a relation between problem and solution, comparing contrast, order of importance.
Order of importance.
Order of importance. Well, in general, in there, the author mentions dates, right? He's mentioning 2 main years. And then consequences related to it. So in here, the structure that best describes this paragraph is a chronological order, because in here is mentioned what happened first and what happened in consequence, pointing out each year. The question number 9, which was not cited as one of the downsides of the Black Friday? Downsides is understood as desventajas, which was not cited as one of the downsides of the Black Friday. A. Stores run out of high-demand items quickly. Nobody really saves money or saves any money on Black Friday. C. There are large crowds and lots of shopping. And D. Sometimes violence occurs at Black Friday events. Which of them wasn't cited or quoted? Could be the proper word in there. Was not quoted.
D.
Okay, remember the question is, ¿cuál no fue citado como una de las desventajas de Viernes Negro?
Perdón.
Let's go over one by one. The letter A. Stores run out of high demand items quickly. Is it true or false? It was mentioned or it wasn't mentioned? Stores run out of high demand items quickly. This is a fact that was mentioned or it wasn't mentioned. I mean, was. Stores run out of high demand items quickly. Was it mentioned or wasn't it mentioned? ¿Fue o no fue mencionado este dato? El A.
Creo que sí.
Yeah, it was.
Pero creo que realmente la respuesta correcta es la B.
Okay, let's go over to the letter B. Nobody really saves any money on Black Friday. Nadie realmente ahorra nada de dinero en el Viernes Negro. Was this a downside of the Black Friday? Was this one of the downsides of the Black Friday? The author mentioned this sentence or explained something related to this sentence. If you can't recall, don't worry. Let's jump to the letter C. There are large crowds and lots of shoving. Shoving son empujones. The author mentioned this in the test. Was this mentioned in the test? There are large crowds and lots of shoving.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. And the letter D. Sometimes violence occurs at Black Friday events. Was this mentioned in the test?
Yes, also.
Yeah, also the only option that's not mentioned in there is the letter B, because in fact, Black Friday helped us to save some money. So this is not true. The letter D, which best explains why Costa Ricans call Black Friday Viernes Negro. A. Costa Rican stores don't want the shopping day associated with the American violence. B. Viernes Negro sounds more exotic and exciting than Black Friday. C. Costa Ricans want to establish their own shopping tradition. And D. This is how you say Black Friday in Spanish, the language of Costa Rica. What would you say? Which best explains why Costa Ricans call Black Friday just as Viernes Negro?
Creo que se le cortó la llamada al teacher.
¿Me escuchan?
Ahora sí.
Les mencionaba que cuál es la opción que mejor explica por qué los costarricenses le llaman al Black Friday solo Viernes Negro. What is the proper answer in there? What do you think?
Letter D.
The D as in day? Why?
Because simply they traduce the name.
Yes, they simply translate the name, and according to that translation, they use this expression in their country. So it's the letter D. Okay, this was the first part, okay? Now let's jump to phrases for debating. In here, we're going to learn some expressions. I guess you already know some of them or most of them. Starting debate. How can we start a debate? In here, I have a list. What I want to speak about is, the meaning of this is, de lo que quiero hablar es. Let me inform you about, déjeme informarles sobre. My speech will be about, mi discurso será sobre. As far as I remember, por lo que recuerdo, y empiezas a mencionar tu tema. As far as I know, hasta donde sé. If I'm not mistaken, si no me equivoco. It is needless to say, no hace falta decir que, y empiezan a mencionar su idea. It's common knowledge that, todos saben que. There is no doubt that, no hay duda de que. Let's discuss pro and contra. Discutamos las ventajas y desventajas. Por favor, me hacen saber si ya pudieron tomar una captura o una foto de esto, porque vamos a utilizarlo para una última actividad.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. This was the first part, starting debate. Restart the debate. Esto ocurre cuando se han ido por las ramas y quieren volver al punto principal del debate. Now, where was I? Ahora, ¿dónde estaba? Getting back to the topic. Volviendo al tema. Let me think. Déjenme pensar. Y vuelve a mencionar el punto de partida. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Estoy tratando de ordenar mis pensamientos. Sorry. Let me know if you're ready in order to continue. Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now, phrases for asking a specific information. What do you mean? ¿Qué quieres decir? I don't quite follow you. No te sigo del todo. What are you driving at? ¿A dónde quieres llegar? Tell me, please. Dime, por favor. Y le hacen una pregunta. Todo esto es para seguir una pregunta subsecuente. Please let me know if you're ready, if I can continue.
Ready.
Okay. To react to new information. When a new information is presented to you and you react to it. I'm surprised. Estoy sorprendido. It's a thousand pities that. Es una lástima que. It could have been worse. Podría haber sido peor. Dear me. You have two options in here. Dios mío. O pobre de mí. Oh dear. Oh amigo. It's great. I like it. Grandioso. Me gusta. It's really interesting. Es realmente interesante. It was just my point of view. Era solo mi punto de vista. Let me know if you're ready, please.
Teacher, una pregunta, dear, ¿qué significa? Solo la palabra dear.
Solo la palabra puede ser querido, pero querido como una especie de palabra que no trate de hacer sentir a la persona que es alguien que no le tengo empatía. Más bien es como una palabra como para resaltar empatía con la persona, para que no se me ponga a la defensiva. O sea, oh dear puede ser como querido amigo o algo así.
Okay.
¿Bien? Entonces, por eso literalmente, algunas de las traducciones que le estoy presentando ya no es, allí en la diapositiva, no es un significado literal. Lo estoy aplicando a lo que sería un contexto de debate. ¿Cómo lo podemos entender? Según un debate. Recuerden que no todas las traducciones son literales. La idea de una traducción es tratar de entender la idea principal en ese idioma y cuál sería un equivalente en nuestro idioma que maneje la misma idea. If you agree, si estás de acuerdo con lo que escuchas o con lo que dice la persona, you can say, I agree. Estoy de acuerdo. Exactly. Exactamente. This is my most famous, this is the famous word in my case.
Yeah.
Exactly. I always say exactly. You read my mind. Me leyó la mente. In there you can say you read my mind. Remember that read is writing at the same way in present, in past simple, or in past participle. You always have this same form, but in pronunciation it changes. If the verb is mentioned in present, you read my mind, me lees la mente. But if you say you read my mind, me leyó la mente. Read, read. Tiene dos pronunciaciones, misma escritura. En presente es read, en pasado es read, como el color rojo, red. In here, I'm reading this sentence in past tense. You read my mind. I dare not protest. No me atrevo a protestar. I hadn't thought of that before. No había pensado en eso antes. I have nothing against. No tengo nada en contra. Please let me know if I can continue.
Yes, teacher.
Now the opposite idea. If you disagree. If you disagree, you can say, I disagree. No estoy de acuerdo. I'm afraid you aren't quite right. Me temo que no tienes razón. O que me temo que no estás muy en lo cierto. Esa es otra variante. You should not say so. Usted no debería decir eso. Nothing of the kind. Nada de eso. De ninguna manera. Cualquiera de las dos es válida. I wish I could agree, but I really can't. Ojalá pudiera estar de acuerdo, pero no puedo. But we must take into account, pero debemos tener en cuenta. Please let me know if I can continue to the last part. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
And the last one, this is the last part, finishing the debate. If we are finishing the debate, I can say, in conclusion, en conclusión. I would like to say, me gustaría decir, if there is something to say, something left to say. To sum up, para resumir, people to say tastes differ. La gente dice que los gustos difieren, o también pueden entenderlo de este modo. Como dice el refrán, para los gustos están los colores. In any case, it was nice to speak to you. En cualquier caso, fue un placer hablar contigo. Es decir, no nos entendimos, no llegamos a nada, pero igual te respeto, vamos a cambiar de tema. So this was the last part for finishing the debate. And I'm going to practice with you a little exercise. We have in here a situation. Let's debate. Actually, I have two situations in here. I'm so sorry. I think I have some issues with my connection. Let me go back to the slide. This is the exercise. I'm going to split you guys into two teams. What are the pros and cons of Black Friday? ¿Cuáles son los pros y los contras del Black Friday? Lo voy a dividir en dos equipos para que ustedes en 5 minutos, yo creo que 4 es suficiente, puedan decir un pro o un contra del Black Friday. Ya les voy a explicar cómo van a ser distribuidos estos equipos. Por ejemplo, vamos a dividirlo en dos, unos que hablen de los pros y otros que hablen de los contra. César Torrado, Jaide Rodríguez, Kevin, Jean-Pierre, aunque veo ahí como dos nombres, no sé cuál es el nombre de la persona, Kevin Jean-Pierre o Alexis Castillo.
Los 4, teacher.
Ok, entonces, ustedes van a hablar de los pros. ¿Cuáles son los pros del Black Friday? Y Diego Andrés Castellano y Tatiana Salazar, les voy a dar los 4 minutos para que puedan discutir cuáles son los contra. Van a mencionar dos cosas que puedan ser ideas contrarias o que sean desfavorables para el Viernes Negro. Les voy a dar esos 3 minutos, lo discuten, lo presentan en inglés y una vez que volvamos todos a la sesión, empezamos el debate. ¿Está bien? Empezamos ya.
Teacher, perdón, es que no escuché con quién voy.
¿Cómo?
No estaba en la llamada. ¿Aló?
¿Quién me habla? César. César, ¿usted el que me habla? ¿Aló?
Teacher, ¿puede repetir los grupos?
Sí, César, vas a estar en el número 1, vas a mencionar los aspectos positivos del Black Friday. Vas a mencionar aunque sea uno. ¿Te sale la invitación, César? could you share your opinions with Cesar? Cesar, did you understand the activity? Let's start, okay? Please, César Torrado, Heider Rodriguez, y Kevin Jean-Pierre, please start the debate. You're supposed to share with us some pros, right? Please start.
Well, thanks to Black Friday, people can buy items that they couldn't before.
Okay, remember to use the phrases for debating. You can mention what they want to speak about and then express your idea. Okay, Kevin. Now, Diego Andrés Castellano. Please react to the information that Kevin mentioned.
I disagree. For in the Black Friday day, some people are fine. Also, these people, ¿cómo se dice? Produce o provoca. Produce violence in the store.
Okay, but please now share with us your idea. You're supposed to mention a count, right?
Yes, teacher.
Did you already mention the idea, or you haven't mentioned yet?
Te escucho cortado, teacher.
I was wondering if you already mentioned your idea, your contra, your.
Yes, I disagree for this reason, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now, Kevin already spoke. Now, Heider. Hi, Heider, sorry. Heider Rodriguez, what would you say? What do you want to add to this debate? Remember using the phrases for debating, okay?
Teacher, ahorita tengo clase en 5 minutos. ¿Será que no me puedo ir un momentito?
Well, don't worry. And Cesar, please share your opinion in this debate.
I agree that Black Friday is the best day to buy products.
To buy products, to get good deals. To get good products or good deals.
Yes.
Okay, and we can finish with our friend Tatiana. Tatiana, please share your opinion.
Teacher, I disagree because the products usually finish very quickly.
Okay, so the stores run out of all the products quickly.